Um, Hi everybody, it's me, NappyNikki. I am coming today with something a little different. For one, I have like a hat on, which is weird because you used to see me with like a fro or something else, but this video is a little bit more on a serious note. I was supposed to do this video a long time ago, and I neglected to do it because I just put it off. And today, while I was editing other videos and uploading other videos, my body reminded me that I needed to do it. So I want to talk about something kind of personal that I deal with, that I don't usually tell a lot of people about, but it's been coming back more often now, so I've been thinking that I should just put it out there and talk about it and just see if it makes me feel any better. So I deal with something called anxiety and panic disorder, which means I have high anxiety a lot of the times, and I have panic attacks a lot. So I deal with panic attacks and anxiety disorder. This is something that happened. It started about, I'll say 12 years ago, maybe not even 12, maybe like 10 years ago. And it happened as a result of being molested when I was younger. And so I really didn't know what it was at first. I didn't understand how to handle it. I didn't understand, what it meant. I just kind of like let it go. And then as I got older, I realized like I was having them, and even the panic attacks started bringing on nightmares, like chronic nightmares. Every night I was having a nightmare. It was just bad all the time. I was always shaky. I was biting my nails. I was always nervous. Like I didn't understand it. And it wasn't until, and I don't even think I told anyone really, it wasn't until I was like in college to where even my family really knew about it, and to where I even learned how to deal with it myself. Like until I got to college, that's when I really learned what it was and what it meant, and understood how it affected my life in a very bad way. So the reason why I'm talking about this now is because as I was sitting down editing a video, I felt I just felt one coming on, and now I know how to like talk it down, and how to calm myself down and just ease the anxiety. But before, if it was the old me, I would my breathing would get heavier. I would get afraid and not even know what I'm afraid of. There could be nothing that could be, that can be scaring me at the moment. And I would just start breathing really heavy, heart would be running, mind would be racing, I'd start crying uncontrollably, and it's just, it's terrifying. You feel like you're gonna die. You feel like nothing can calm you down, and it's a really bad high. It's like your body is you can't control it. Your body is controlling your emotions, and you really don't understand why is this happening to me? Like, why? I don't want this to happen to me. So, and like I said, it's been going on for a few weeks now, and actually a month ago, I want to say, I was dealing with some things, and I woke up one morning and I was praying, and I was like, Lord, I just really want you to I need you to take this away from me. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why I'm afraid. I don't know why I'm so anxious right now. Like you know how you get naughty and you get nervous? Like my stomach knots. Like it felt like somebody was wringing my stomach because it was just so naughty and so tight, and just so like I had to just lean over, and I had to try to control it. Like I had to put pressure on it because I couldn't handle it. And when you're having a panic attack and you're alone, it is the worst feeling in the world. The worst feeling, because the one thing you need when you're having a panic attack is a person, is a human being. No matter if it's a family member, a friend, something. Just somebody who cares and somebody who can be there to hold you and squeeze you. And it's not even about saying I love you or just, it's just about feeling, you know, that presence. It's scary. So that morning when I was having a panic attack and I'm sitting there praying and it's not coming down and I can't get it down, I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, I need you to pray for me because it's not working for me. What I'm doing, it's not working and I need your help. And she prayed and, you know, we talked about it and I told her, I was like, you know, I'm feeling like, I don't know why I'm having these feelings. And, you know, I just tried to get myself together after I got off the phone with her for work. And I'm walking to the subway and I'm crying. I'm not bawling like out loud, but I can't stop crying. I cried all the way to work on the subway. I was having the anxiety stay with me all that day. At work, I was having one. I could not concentrate. It was like I just didn't want to be there. I just wanted to ball up, be in my bed, and just not deal with it. I didn't want anything to do with it. Anything to do with the world, anything to do with work or anything. I just wanted to be alone. And I dealt with that all day and I was like, I can't do this. Like it used to be I was having one every day. And then it was like every other day, then it was like once or twice a week. And then it's for a while I didn't have them at all, and I was like, I was so grateful because I felt like I had, you know, reached that point to where I didn't have to deal with it anymore. And now, and a month ago I was back at that same spot and it's just terrifying. And then I started seeing someone new and I didn't know if I should tell him or, and I don't like telling people because it makes me feel like it's a crutch and like I need people or they have to take care of me. I don't want people to feel like I can't take care of myself. You know, I don't want people to feel like they can't be around me for fear of me having a panic attack, because they happen anytime. They can happen in the shower, they can happen in your sleep. I've had them in my sleep before. I've had them in public, anywhere. So I was afraid to tell him because I was like, I don't really know, you know, if it's time to tell you and if you can handle that. If he's gonna be afraid, if he's not gonna want to deal with me anymore, or I don't know. So I went and I just got some stuff together. I had to start praying. I really had to start focusing on the right things. And it's hard, you know, it's hard dealing with anxiety disorder and panic attacks. It's hard personally, and it's hard for like social relationships because I'm a very happy person. No one would ever think that I have this problem. If you met me, you wouldn't know that. And I used to be ashamed of it. I'm not as ashamed now because I have talked to more people who have it, and I've talked to people who, you know, understand it. But I don't want it to run my life. And when I was having one today, and I mean, I kind of know why I had it. I can be a little bit of a control freak sometimes, and not like in a I want to do everything kind of way. It's like I just want to be able to have control and to have direction in my life. Like I like orderly things sometimes, and when things don't happen orderly, it makes me nervous when I don't know what's gonna happen, or it makes me nervous when I don't know an expected outcome. So something was happening and I didn't really know if a friend was safe or not, like if they had gotten home safely, and it scared me because they were in a place where I didn't know about and they weren't really familiar with. And I mean, it turned out they were okay. Their phone was, you know, off. It was like dead or whatever, and they got in contact with me. But that feeling of not knowing if they were safe, and I care about this person very deeply, so that feeling of not knowing they were safe triggered having a panic attack. And I'm sitting there editing this video and I'm like, not right now, no, I can't, not right now, today is not the day, this is not gonna happen. And it's just coming, it's coming. I was like, I need to record this video because I have to get this out. And usually I don't have people to talk to. Like, I don't always have people, you know, people have their own lives. I just can't call someone and they just stop what they're doing and they can't, you know, cater to me. Like, that's not how the world works. I'm an adult. I have to deal with things on my own. But it's just scary. And I'm almost to the point where I'm just tired of it. Like, I'm tired of having this anxiety and being shaky and being nervous. It's not all the time, thank God, like it used to be. But it definitely is something that it comes and goes, and I would just like for it to just go. You know, just go. So I don't know, I wanted to share my story. I think that it's very important for other people out there who are afraid of, you know, talking about their anxiety disorder and their panic attacks. It's like a bus that comes every 5 minutes. But so if there's someone out there who's ashamed of this or who have the same problem and they don't know, or they feel like no one else understands, there are people, trust me, I'm here, I understand you, I get it, and I know that it's hard and I know that it's tough, but I went from a person who was having them every day to a person who's having them, you know, once every few weeks, and not even as bad. You know, a month ago when I was crying on the subway, that's the worst one I've had in months that I can remember. So I figured I'd share my story and talk about it and just tell you guys, you know, you're not alone, and I know it's gonna get better, and I know that I'm gonna have the support that I need for it. And my friend understood, you know, he was more than understanding, and I had to explain it to him a little bit, but he gets it and he supports me with it. So if you have a good support system, you'll be just fine. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope that this video encourages or inspires someone else to face their anxiety disorder and tackle it head on. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.